Hello, it's MattyFBaby here with a little bit of Jungle Cup action for you, and today we're going to be doing some off-meta Mayhem. We just use a really off-meta team and see how it goes. And yeah, so my team was going to be right here. It's the Roselia, it's the Mayhem, it's the Armado, it's Linoon, it's Yanma, and Bidoof. Yeah, Bidoof's my water type, so let's get going and just have some fun battles. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little fun today. Alright, so game one, we have Yanma versus Vigoroth lead, and this is the lead we would like with our Yanma. You know, this is our Vigoroth counter that we're rocking. We take one body slam, and it's gonna hurt us pretty bad, and then we gotta go get a Silver Wind off. So yeah, we're gonna have to burn another shield, because we can't tank another body slam. Kinda hoping that he decides not to use his second shield, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, how it goes is that he switches right into his Graveler, but that's okay, because we do have Roselia, right? So we got Roselia, hoping he doesn't have a flying Pokemon, and he does have Noctowl on this line of 3. So that's RIP to us. We're not going to be able to get off our Sludge Bomb without having to use a shield, so then we get a little Sludge Bomb going towards the Noctowl. We're Razor Leafing away, and the Razor Leaf does do some pretty good damage to Noctowl at least, but after that, we're going to go ahead and bring in Mining the thick Gym Rat Raichu, doing them pull-ups, doing them push-ups. I know that wasn't pull-ups, that was just saying like something random. But anyways, we go ahead and get rid of that Noctowl, and then, oh no, he switches into that Vigoroth, and he's over here body slamming us, and we want to try to save our discharge for the Noctowl so we can try to squeeze this victory out, and we're unable to. So maybe I should have discharged there and try to get just a fast move or two onto Noctowl, but you know, sometimes you make mistakes. Here we go, a little bit of switch action. We won the lead, and so we bring in our Yanma onto this Vigoroth, and we're trying to get to Silver Wind, hoping that we can burn some shields, hoping that we can, you know, do some good damage to this Vigoroth. And we do have to use a shield of our own. And yeah, we'll see what he does after I do this next Silver Wind. We're about to see right here. It's gonna be, he lets it not go through. He shields it. So yeah, we're really hoping that he let it go through so we can get this Vigoroth down. And now we're hoping we can get to another Silver Wind. We are unable to. RIP to me, RIP to Yanma, so we have to bring back in our Mining. We go for a couple extra hits to farm up a teensy bit before dispelling the Vigoroth, and then, you know, we just dispelled the Vigoroth. We dispelled him. I mean, sometimes you gotta dispel a Pokemon. In comes a Beedrill. We know Discharge is going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. We overcharge a little bit, but yeah, it doesn't take the Beedrill all the way down. We know that we'll survive one X-Scissor right here because we are a thick Gym Rat Raichu. And now we have Noctowl versus Bidoof in the back. I actually try to switch there just so Bidoof can get to farming, so we can not lose the energy battle, but my Bidoof isn't all the way maxed out at 1500. He's on like 13 something. And yeah, we only get off one Surf, and he's going to get to another Sky Attack before we're able to get to another one. But it's pretty close, you know. Bidoof, he almost did it. Not Bidoof, but Barrel. My bad, but Barrel. Anyways, here we go against Tom. We have Yanma versus a Fortress, and we don't want to take the Rock Tomb, so we get out of there and bring in our Mining. Because yeah, he has Rock Tomb on that thing. We want no part of that. In comes Wigglytuff. We're going to discharge, and he's just going over there shielding up. He wants to protect his Wigglytuff from all these discharges, and we're able to burn both his shields and leave him shieldless in Seattle. And we're hoping we can get to another third discharge. We're unable to. Right here, I'm trying to decide what to bring in. I think I should have maybe brought the Yanma back in. I think that would have been the right move, but we still have shields at least, and we overfarm on the Rock Blast. I'm not thinking that the Rock Blast will down him, but just in case. But yeah, it doesn't even come close to downing him. But you know, we get another one off, and now we have Fortress versus Armado. And who else is he got? Yeah, he brings the Fortress back in, and he downs our guy. And right here we say, oh yay, we were able to get the buff off when we did our Ancient Power. So we go ahead and down him on our fast moves. Thankfully we had that buff, or else that would not be able to happen. And then in comes the Venomoth, and we're able to Ancient Power the Venomoth down. So GG to Tom. And another one with Tom, we got Mining versus Lantern. And we're going to go ahead and discharge. No, we're not. Just kidding. We're going to go ahead and build up some energy and then switch over to Rose Raid. I forgot I did that. And then, yeah, then we kind of regret it here. And we're hoping we get the Sludge Bomb before going down. And just by the hair of our chinny chin chin, we're able to Sludge Bomb. And he go ahead and shields right there. So it's pretty nice that we at least broke his shield. We elect to bring back in the Minin, who's already got a discharge ready to go, and try to bust his last shield and leave him shieldless in Seattle. So he's up there in the northwest, just shieldless, and we elect to finally use one of our shields. And then we join him in Seattle, being shieldless, and he go ahead and Poison Fang this. We overcharge a little bit because we know we just use a lot of energy, so that it'll take him a teensy bit to get back up to another charge move. In comes the Lantern again. And we're hoping that we can survive this Thunderbolt, and since we're so thick, and since it's not super effective, it's resisted, we are able to. But he go ahead and downs us there, and we bring in our Yanma. And we're like, yes! We'll be able to down the Lantern, thankfully. In comes Fortress, and we are really worried about this matchup. If he gets to one Rock Tomb, it's over. But we get to one Ancient Power, we get to two Ancient Powers, boom. And it's going to go ahead and take the Fortress down, so GG there, we lucked out. Right here we're playing against Japan Lover. She is not a huge PvPer, so you got to cut her a little slack. But yeah, she's part of my little PvP group on Twitter. But yeah, she stays in with the Victory Bell, which even though we double resist that, we are taking a lot of damage from that Razor Leaf because we're kind of squishy. And we're able to burn her shields. She uses both her shields on the Victory Bell, and then in comes Vigoroth. And yeah, we're not able to get to a Silver Wind before she downs us. I was saying he, the Vigoroth, but the Vigoroth could be a she. But yeah, she has just Brick Break on this, so that's what I'm like, dang, I shouldn't have shielded there. And I also feel bad, because I'm like, dang, I wish she had more than just Brick Break. So turns out Wigglytuff's in the back. We got a Sludge Bomb ready to go. So in comes Andy Pandy next, and he's going to lead with a Knock Towel versus my Yanma, and that's a RIP for us. We bring out the Lanoon, and yeah, this stinks because we're going to get just tore to pieces. That's why the meta is the meta for a reason, and he might be somewhat off meta, Braylon, but he does fill that role as a Vigoroth counter and a normal type destroyer. So yeah, he goes ahead and destroys our normal type. We bring in our Yanma back, and we're able to down his Braylon really quickly with that double weakness to flying, and in comes Vigoroth. In comes Knock Towel again, and yeah, that's going to be a GG for him. It's pretty much going to be a wrap for us, pretty much. Yeah, so in the back we have Roserade, and yeah, it's not looking so hot. We're not going to be able to get to a Sludge Bomb, we're not going to be able to survive the next Sky Attack, and he just tricks us, but that's why the meta is the meta for a reason. And yeah, we were lucky to win the 3 matches that we did when we tried this team out yesterday, just having fun. But I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, a little break from the meta, then yeah, go ahead and subscribe, and thank you, and drop a comment down below saying what Pokemon you like the best out of this little squad. Yanma, maybe Minin, maybe you like seeing Roserade get some love. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace out. Bell Sprout.